KeyTok, or more like KeyTok. These guys reached out to me. They're called KeyTok. They asked me if I wanted to review some keycaps, and obviously I said yes. They gave me a pick of a bunch of different colors. They have all kinds. I'll put them up on the screen. We can explore them together in a minute or two. But they asked me if I wanted to review, their keycaps, and gave me a bunch of options. I picked this one because I think it looks, it looks really nice for one thing. Late 80s, early 90s kind of vibe here. And it's going to go nice with that keyboard in the back there. So let's open it up here. This is not going to be a complicated one in theory. I'm just going to basically install them and see how they sound, see how they feel. Let's open this up here, and then we'll go through the different options together. You can see the option that I picked here, obviously. They had a lot on their website, like quite a few. Let's go through them together right now, and then we'll come back. Okay, and here's a look at some of the keycaps that they have. They actually gave me the pick of it, so I was allowed to go through and pick the one that I found most interesting. They had all kinds in here. So this is the model that I have here. Oh, it looks like it's sold out. Dun, da, da, da. KOL Pixel, I'm sure it'll come back. That's the one I picked here. This is really nice. Actually, I don't think that was available. I was actually really tempted by this Zero Division one. This is really nice too. So, I mean, you can see here, they have quite a few options. They have like kind of the pastel retro style, kind of these other pastel style, kind of like watercolor styles. Lots of nice stuff, like a nice plain white as well. So lots of different options here. And the thing is, the prices are fair, right? Like you can see here, $34. The one that I'm looking at is only $50, right? For a full set, right? Like a full set of keycaps here. So very compelling prices there. They also have some artisan ones when I checked it out too. Kind of these little like novelty keycaps, like a little Game Boy, for like an escape button or something like that. That's cool. But yeah, I think that these keycap sets are pretty nice here. And yeah, lots of different options here if you're. Yeah, so I picked this one here because it matches really well with that keyboard. And for me personally, I actually really like the way that it looks. I think it's going to go nice just in general on that keyboard, but just overall. And if I leave my numpad blank, it's going to look good with that. I also have some other keyboards as well, but I think this is going to look really nice actually. So we can see the printing on them here. This is the more of a retro style one here. That there. Really nice printing on it. And the actual keycap itself feels really nice. It's got that obviously nice finish, and they're translucent. This is an RGB keyboard. I'm not the biggest RGB guy, but if you have a nice RGB setup with something like this and it shines through, it's not going to be blinding you coming directly in the front, but you do get a nice translucent all the way around there. And it's nice that it's not just the top, it actually has the front covered, so it's not going to be shining an LED directly in your eyes. These print look really nice though, overall. Right, really nice printing on that. Very nice printing actually. Right, the LED shines in the back there. You can see that there. Right, and I have it set to like a light blue kind of right now, so it's not going to interfere with the the shine through on these here. So it's going to take some time. Let's start dismantling the keyboard basically. Okay, just for a little bit of context, here's what I'm working with here. All these lavenders. Didn't have quite enough, so these are jelly blues, I think they're called. These are easy to install, obviously. They're the right. These are the right format here. I mean, they're the little cross style here. Obviously very easy to put on. You just take them out of the box over here, right? Pull them out, and they're all in order in the box, so it's not like it's complicated. I have my old ones lined up there. Okay, I'm continuing on. Here's something that I noticed. Some of these keys are really large, right? So the shift key is too big, obviously. My alt keys are too big too. My keyboard uses these basically standard keycap style alt function, etc. But there's, the second row here, and underneath here you have smaller options, right? So there are some smaller options here. I don't know if there's going to be those specific alt function and control, though. That's the only one negative. For my keyboard, this is a non-standard keyboard. You always got to check the specific. Oh, that's a big enter key. So that's, if you have a, depending on your keyboard style, right, that's a big enter key. I don't need all of these here. This shift key will work. Are slightly too large as well, because this is just like smaller size. It has standard on the left and then smaller. It's a little bit of an abnormal keyboard. So that's, the quirks of working with custom keyboards. These are, more standard sized. However, it does come with, some more, oops, there's the zero I was looking for. It does come with some extra, like kind of just random things in here, which is kind of cool. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the zero here. My keyboard has a delete key up there, so I'm going to put that there because that works perfectly. And then this delete key, maybe the skull. I like that. That looks cool. Delete gets a skull. That's cool. Yeah, so there we go. These are extras here. I could have used them. They're a little bit taller though. I don't know, you can swap out stuff, a little bit of customization with these arrows and stuff. That's probably a small backspace if you have a smaller backspace, but like none, you know, I could change these if need be, but I like how that looks now. So that was the before there. Still was nice, but you know, kind of a plain white, purple and blue pastel. Very nice, but yeah, whatever. This looks really nice though. I like that quite a bit actually. That looks very cool, especially with the white background there, especially with the white kind of chassis here. And it's not, it's like a really nice contrast there. I really like that. I have to push some of these down slightly there, get them on. But yeah, like some of them aren't perfect. I just kind of did this quickly. Yeah, spacebar looks good. Everything's looking good here. So let's give it a quick typing test. Let me just turn that on. It looks really cool. I was worried it was going to be too busy, and it is busy, right? It definitely is busy. There's all the symbols on there. Japanese or Mandarin, I'm not exactly sure, but you know, it is kind of busy. You get your little Pac-Man stuff up here. Definitely a busy keyboard style, whereas before it was, you know, kind of very plain and simple. I usually go towards like simplistic, you know, clean and simple, but this one doesn't distract. I mean, it has very obvious designs on it, but you know, I'm like as you guys call it these days, a retro gamer, but you know, that's what I grew up with. So this definitely appeals to me in that regards, but it also just looks nice. I mean, and the primary letters in that look nice. Like, I mean, the numbers stand out enough that, you know, I'm not going to read the, I guess it's kanji or whatever. I'm not going to be reading the kanji. That's just a cool little design, basically. I mean, I'm a touch typist. I'm to some degree a touch typist anyway, so I don't look at the keyboard when I'm typing. But if you do, I mean, even if you are the type who has to look at the keyboard from time to time, you're not going to struggle. Like, you know, these home, page up, page down, this stuff all stands out, right? And you can watch me do a little typing. Oh, caps lock's on. Let's kill off a few lights here. We can kind of see how the RGB shine through is. I'll leave one light on over there. You can see how those shine through there, right? Very nice, actually. I usually go with single color. I'm probably just going to leave it white like that. I don't remember how to actually change the colors on this keyboard. I think it's that, yeah. But you can see all the different, how that shine through really does impact the RGB. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Before, you know, it was very muted on this keyboard because you couldn't really see through them, right? Whereas now you can really see through. Right, very nice. If you like really busy, you can do something like that, right? It does give you a little bit more RGB, but doesn't blind you. You know, if I'm looking at the keyboard like that, you're not getting like a LED shining in your eyeballs, right? So that's actually really nice. It looks nice. The printing is very premium, and it does add a really nice kind of accent to the keyboard. So, you know, go through their website, see what they have, one that suits you. Everyone has a different personality. This one does suit me actually quite a bit. It's really nice, actually. It gives me that retro vibe, but a lot of times the retro keyboards that I use are more like beige, you know, like authentic to the time. This is a nice retro vibe with all the printing in that and, you know, the kind of video game styling, but it has that nice kind of clean, modern, almost like pastel that's more common nowadays. So very nice. I like these KeyTok here. They're very, very nice. Go through them, check out the ones that you want. I don't have any like affiliate links to these guys here. I will leave a link to their website down below. You can check that out directly, not affiliated. If I can find these on Amazon, I will put those down as well. Those will be affiliate links through Amazon. But that's if I can find it. They're not on there right now. However, this, you know, their website as well will be down there, and I don't have an affiliation with them at all. But these are really nice actually, and the price is fair. So yeah, check them out. Really nice. Pretty happy with these.